So how much of an emotional toll does it take on police when they gun someone down? We asked a licensed mental health counselor that today, and News Channel 15's Randy Spieth joins us now with what he said. Randy?
Mark, we spoke with Donovan Martin today, and he says police officers are trained to turn off their instincts of running from danger, but when the dangerous conflict is over, that's when traumatic therapy begins. Today's shooting at Weymouth Court makes 4 this year that ended with a police officer's gun killing someone. One counselor says officers are trained to handle traumatic events, but a shooting is too traumatic to handle alone.
It's going to impact your whole world. So a lot of the therapy doesn't just focus on the event or what took place or your job. It's going to focus on how that trauma is going to impact your daily life.
Donovan Martin has helped police officers and veterans in the past. He says all of them needed to cope one way or another.
A serious trauma is going to affect you at least 4 to 6 months. We're going to look at symptoms like the nightmares, avoiding things that may remind you of it. People that experience these traumas, one of the worst but most effective ways they try to cope is just avoid anything that would bring that back in their mind or in their emotions. And that's really what treatment's going to help you with, is that you don't have to avoid things.
Martin realizes every person reacts differently, which means therapy is different for everyone. He says the amount of trauma officers go through is at a level most people will never relate to.
I think when it involves violence, weapons, death, things like that, I don't believe that most of us can relate to that. And these people have jobs and duties and trainings that allow them to stay in there and deal with these crises. So I think it's very hard for us to try and relate. I think it's more our job to appreciate.
Martin says therapy shouldn't just focus on the officers involved. He believes therapy should include the officer's entire family. He thinks their family is an essential part because they'll be the ones living with the officers trying to recover. In Studio 15 tonight, Randy Spieth, News Channel 15.
Well,